Welcome back, I'm Captain Xavier, and this is the Frantz Foamworks The Box, Season 2.5, Box 2, Inline Clip Madness. The Box is a monthly subscription service that contains items designed by people in our hobby for people in our hobby. And the two designers that we have on display here today are Radioactive and Coatica designs, and both of these involve inline clips. This one is entirely inline clip, this one is more modular, but includes an inline clip option. We'll take a look at this one first. This was designed by Radioactive, and it is an X-Shot Fury 4, I believe, and it is originally a 4-round revolver, but Radioactive feels that that is just insufficient, and so he has made it into a 7-barrel, 2-line inline clip cylinder. So it holds 2 half darts per barrel, fires one at a time, so for two full rotations, it'll have a total of 14 rounds in this little pistol. And that is ridiculous and amazing. And even on just the stock spring, this thing is hitting 85 FPS, which is very, very impressive. Obviously, if you put a heavier spring, you could get probably better. I don't know what the diminishing returns is going to be on this, but you could definitely, I would imagine at the very least, push it over 100. And that is, again, very impressive for a pistol of this size, and especially to have 14 rounds. So that is pretty cool. I dig that. Over here we have Coatica's designs, and this is also built on an X-Shot pistol. They're a little bitty new one. I have no idea what it's called. And this is one of the ones with the nifty skin, which is super cool. But what has been replaced is the front barrel plate has been replaced with a barrel lug, the barrel lug for the AccuSaber system. And so it will use any of the various barrels that go on that, but it has one that was specifically designed for it, which is this one, which is an inline clip. It's a 3-round inline clip. It simply attaches onto the lug, and now this thing will hold 3 rounds. And again, even on just the stock spring, this thing is hitting 75 FPS. Which is very impressive for something this small. It's the size of a Jolt and is now an inline clip with 3 rounds that hits 75 FPS. And again, with a heavier spring, you could almost certainly get better performance. Again, I can't tell you what kind of diminishing returns you're gonna get. At what point are you gonna have, is it not gonna give you any more improvement? But I'm sure you could push it over 100 FPS easily, and that is amazing. Being a standard lug, it does have other attachments. We have here a half-dart shotgun attachment. It holds 3 darts. So again, you're getting the 3 rounds. They're just all at once, and it just goes on the lug as per usual, and then it fires all 3. Now, on the stock spring, I wasn't getting particularly good performance with the shotgun, but with a heavier spring, you could probably get decent performance. Now, I doubt it'll ever be anything, hugely impressive, but it's still really cool that it functions at all. So that is what we have there. Oh, one more bit. There is a bit of Picatinny rail that I believe you cut off this dart holder and replace it with, glue this or screw this on there to get some lower Picatinny rail, should you desire something like that, to be able to put some sort of an attachment, maybe a bipod or a foregrip or something ridiculous. Flashlight, laser sight, who knows. But that's what we have for Box 2, Season 2.5, inline clip stuff. This one I find incredibly impressive, just the fact that just on a stock spring, all I did was replace that plate with the lug, and you do have to remove the AR, but it's very easy to do so. The plunger system in here is actually unlike anything I've seen. It's actually really clever, and that's how they were able to get it as powerful as it is, with it still being as small as it is. So when you open that up, you'll get to see how that works. And again, there's just a bit of plastic holding a spring on that's holding the AR in. Snip that off, break it off, whatever, and then the whole AR system will come out very easily, and then you're good to go. If you want to break the spring, feel free. So, neat designs. I like what these designers have done with relatively simple, smaller, and cheaper blasters. The X-Shot blasters are fairly inexpensive and can be found in Goodwill and online and all of that. This one will come fully assembled if you buy this box. This one I believe you do have to assemble yourself, but again, as I said, it's very simple. All you need is a screwdriver and a pair of pliers. You do get the blaster, but it will be a random skin. You won't know which one you're going to get, but you'll get one of the various nifty skins that these come in, which are just really cool. The fact that it's painted on both sides and on the top, it's just neat to see what is in fact possible, and I like that X-Shot is trying interesting and new things like that. So there you have it. If you are interested in inline clips or really want some fairly absurdly powerful for their size and capacity blasters, here is the box for you. Frantz Foamworks did ask me to mention that for the rest of the year they will have limited production on their shop for reasons of life and restructuring and all of that. They will be back hopefully in full swing in January. This will be available for a limited time, and then that'll be it for this year. I think there should be a box. I believe there's going to be a box 3. Maybe. Stay tuned. Anyway, there you have it. Check it out. Get yourself one. Thank you for watching. Mwah!